Factors, presented by the raceguide.com.au. We're up to the third leg of the quaddie at Rosehill Gardens this weekend, and it is over 1,100 metres, and it's a benchmark 89 for all comers. And Albumin Mike got the job done last start. He's popular again, absolutely smashed in early markets. He's the young grey down the bottom of the weights, but we'll have to knock off the old king, the other grey, and His Majesty if he wants to win this one.
Yeah, he goes pretty well, that horse, doesn't he? His jockey goes well as well. Chris Williams, 7 or 8 wins out of his last 50. Don't knock that, apprentice.
Wow.
The big thing about this 1,100 metre race, really strong tempo, plenty of on paces. They could be surging late.
OK, they'll be flying along as we have a look at the market for the third leg of the quaddie. And there is that good last start winner, Albumin, well supported into $3.60. Some decent goes early in the week. Redouble there, fresh for Bjorn Baker, $7.50. Some eye-catching trials here, best guess as well, $8. Ozark, $8.50. Malahat's got some good form around this horse, $9. Difficult to get, $9.50. But Mike, Albumin, well supported by the punters. The grey, they love him.
Yeah, they do love this horse, don't they? He's such a popular horse. He seems to go around short so many times. And he was well backed on this race a couple of weeks ago. He was pretty poor the start before this. He got a nice peachy run on the inside. He was back to Rosehill. He loves Rosehill. Back to 1,100 metres. And he got the wins due. And
back in form. I mean, we're looking at this race. We've got Manolo Blahnik to look at in the last race as well. But Mike, the money was here this day and a good win.
Yeah, good win. Margins help us so we can look at the form references. Oriental Runner came second. He ran last week on the heavy track, was 4 wide, no cover. Ran pretty well, a couple of lengths behind Glenelg. That form reference is pretty okay.
All right. Mike, I was struggling to find a few replays here, so I found one right back at the end of 2016. It's the King, and he's worth it. This is His Majesty. This is a great run, and behind none other than the Monster, who's gone on to do great things.
Yeah, struggling to find replays, but you found the one you just love to watch because you got the Monster. I think he backed in this day, and obviously looking at both greys in the race as well. We saw Albumin. Here's His Majesty. This is his last first up run, December 2016. God knows what I was getting for Christmas back then, but it was a long time ago. The thing about this horse is a big, strong, powerful grey that can quicken, can peak like he does here, which is why Rosehill 1,100 metres is perfect for him on Saturday.
OK, so from the wet Randwick to Rosehill, there's a big plus.
Yeah, big trials as well for Kim Wall.
All right, there's a look at the replay. So let's get this race started, Mike. Form and all the analysis in the key factors. Light them up. Wow, that looks close.
That is, wow, that's a lot of gold. I can't read out all those names in one go. You can see them on the page. It's going to be a close race.
All right, we've got a race on our hands here as we get started. Key factors, progression.
Wow, not a gold as well. Albumin obviously has got scope. Redouble loves it fresh. Ozark getting fitter. Malahat getting fitter as well. Nick Tock better second up.
There's value down the bottom here, Mike. Distance at stage of prep.
Yeah, 1,100 metres, best guess. Should love the 1,100 metres first up. And Tango Rain back in distance. That suits him as well.
OK, and getting back to the good track.
Yeah, who likes a good track? Well, most of them are OK. Tango Rain gets a big tick back to a dry Rosehill. It's a Rosehill track. That's a big plus for him.
And as we hit the line, position and run, does this help us separate him a little bit?
Yeah, he gets another gun, run Albumin, but horses that can sit midfield and power home late, Ozark and His Majesty, just map so well for those speed mappers at home.
Well, Mike, that form just said this race is absolutely stacked. I think by what we're looking at there, this is going to be one of those interesting races. It might be a play for small bets in the race. Let's have a look now as we get all these odds up after all that analysis. And, Mike, we've got 3 different groups here. There's a length there, a length back. This looks like anything can win this race. Small plays, value, is that the way we've got to get the punters in here?
Yeah, 100%. Albumin, you can have him if you like him at home, but we can't find an edge for him at those odds, so we're not going to go his way. There's so many horses at big value that can show up, and we're going to play 2 that we think can storm home late. Is His Majesty, maybe look at the yard if you want to have a big bet, but we think he's going to be so good first up. A powerful horse, 1,100 metres is ideal. And Ziggy Willie, massive odds you can get for him. He will be storming late. His form references are fine.
Around about $41, I think.
And better some places as well.
All right, so there's a look at the third leg of the quaddie for us.